G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming. Just thought I'd do another video today on the Ultimate Clash that's come out with this BUU SAGA theme celebration. Obviously a lot of people have already done videos on this, but I feel like it's hard to find a video where people aren't using completely rainbowed units or smashing it with every LR that's available. So I thought I'd just give you guys a more normal take on the event. So let's hop right in here, just confirm these units. So to start off, I always go at poi poi, or whichever way, whoever it is, I'll always start off using the Bardock team, or back in the day before I had a bit better units, I used to go in with the Ginyu Force team as well. So those first two levels of the event, you're going to be able to beat with both of these teams pretty easily, and that won't really waste into your mono type teams later on. So just a little hint for newer players there. So obviously try to smash out these earlier levels pretty quickly. So yeah, good damage there from Shigesh, and a dodge, which is weird. I don't think I'd put any dodge in him. I thought I'd go on complete additional, but that's okay. So obviously try to smash through this for you guys so we can get down into the deeper stages here. And then apparently I have dodge on Bardock as well, or that could just be his hidden potential system being an int unit. We'll send Fasher into the middle with her dodges, obviously is very handy. And then yeah, hopefully finish him on next round. Obviously this Goku doesn't fit too great in the team scheme, but that's alright. As I said before, these first two levels are pretty easy, even if you're going in with a free-to-play team like this. Yeah, so Fash are very, very useful, obviously, with her dodging there. Critical hits would have been nice, but that's alright. Hopefully we can polish it off here. Obviously haven't done any work on the links for this Bardock team. It's not one that I use regularly, so can't imagine I'll ever get around to doing them, unfortunately. But as everyone knows at the moment, it can be quite difficult to get those links up high, so you really want to focus and key in on the units that you're using pretty regularly. So that's the end of that one. And I'll quickly tap through this, get into the second battle, and I'm just going to take in my extreme strong type. Just quickly go bang, bang. It's probably that. Whoops, obviously you should go chuck Janamba in there. Like I said though, it's not going to matter a great deal on our team build here. We will smash this out pretty quickly. Hopefully, no. Always good to get Broly on those early rotations with his double supering attack. Probably didn't need to give him. Whoops, that's alright. This is sort of just the time wasters till we get Broly in here to do all the damage next rotation. See, getting supered for nothing here. My Shenron hasn't got maxed super attack, unfortunately. He's just not one of those units that I've put a lot of emphasis on. There's so many better strong units to be spending those Kais on. So, but we'll get there eventually. He is max easy 8 and does have a couple dupes in him. Damn, unfortunately didn't get Broly out here on this rotation, but what we did get was Majin Vegeta, and I do have him. I think he's at super attack 12, so slowly working into maxing him out to have a couple of dupes in him. But yeah, just too many units to max out supers on at the moment, unfortunately. So we'll get to them eventually. So that's Android's a very handy unit. Actually, in terms of the LGE, this was definitely one of my go-to options. As he eases, you can, well there we go, classic. Well, this will finish this here. But he becomes a defensive stacker, so compile him with the his int 18 counterpart, and they really smash through that event. So may do some videos on the LGE with different other different teams that you can use, such as androids, some of the categories that people tend to struggle with. So keep an eye out; those might pop up in the future. So follow that up with an extreme int team. My extreme int roster is pretty handy actually. It's got a couple of those top tier ORs, so we can smash through this pretty easy, and we'll chuck Bojack in there. So, as you would have seen if you've watched my Extreme Int SBR, this category can really wreak some havoc on Dokkan missions. So we go to that, and then look, I'm not even worried about getting BUU off his super. I haven't raised his super attack whatsoever. Haven't done his links, but as his EZA eventually comes around, I will definitely look into doing that. He looks like he'll become a top tier unit, absolutely, once he gets that EZA, but that's still a long way away for us global players. Will be interesting to see what they do with this unit when his EZA does eventually go to global. I mean to JP, and we'll be able to really check it out. So he's a unit that nearly everyone does have. So we'll swap that just there, just because I do want to get the super off for Rose. Even though it's not going to be a huge one, it will cause a lot of damage, just because that's what Rose does. He's a huge damage getter. Nice. Haven't rainbowed my cooler, but I do have about 400k battle memories just sitting there. Was waiting to see if the Deborah and Bobbity unit happened to come out with this celebration for global, but obviously has not. So I guess that's something else we'll just have to continue waiting for. And then nice 3 million attack stat there for Rose, which puts Deborah to bed. So up next we'll go for, who do we want to do first? We'll do Fat Boo first, and we'll just smash him out with a super strong team. Obviously have a plethora of choice, but I'm going to hold on to a lot of my other strong units here. So what's the best way to do this, I wonder? So that's movie heroes. What's Wee's giving us? Bunda. Might just go a full super team here. This just want to keep a lot of my other strong units available for if I do happen to slip up later and I need them to come through as the backup support team. So obviously this team isn't very flash at all, but should get the job done pretty easily still. So not very handy here. Might just go like that. I'm not sure if BUU can be sealed. Obviously Gohan is a chance at sealing, so I guess we'll find out in a second. We'll chuck Kate Beerus in at the end there just for his ability to heal. So let's see, no seal there. With the chance to seal, I did go additional with this Gohan. Have a couple dupes in him there to no avail. That's alright. He's tanking very well there, and then this EZA Gogeta. I think mine is only at possibly 69%, so still got a lot higher damage output that he can do than that. So yeah, he's definitely a usable EZA unit. Bang. Then we'll switch to there and obviously might even go like that. Didn't quite get me as much key as I would have liked. And so there we go, we've got a 5 up next. That's annoying. Obviously BUU's healing is annoying, but it's not, I don't think it's substantial enough to cause you any issues. You should be able to, well, that's a handy dodge. I don't know why he would have dodge, but must have done that. back when I first started. But you should have no problems with this BUU and his healing. Just take in units that deal pretty reasonable damage, and then any uh, any units that have got additional attacks are going to be very handy. Don't know why I haven't taken that Goku out, but alas, he is still there, so figured we may as well get rid of him in this block. Definitely have a lot better strong units than him, and especially considering I haven't reversed him after I put some dupes into him earlier, but that's okay. Getting very lucky here with the dodges. That scares me for later on in the video when we get up to those harder levels. And the RNG will probably come after me, but that's alright. I guess we'll take it while we can get it. So there's that. Easy win. With a dodgy little super strong team, and then we'll go after this evil BUU with a extreme fire team, fizz team. So another pretty good roster here. And that, go like that. I guess we'll chuck in androids, so we should power through this stage. All of these LRs, 55 I've got. I think I've got one dupe in Salwant, but yeah, otherwise the rest of these units are all, the rest of these LRs are all 55%. We might keep Broly in that first slot, so just so we can get some more key to the androids, and then I guess we'll line that up for next turn for whoever we may have. So Broly should deal us out some pretty good damage here. 15, yeah, 1.5 mils, not bad. And then androids will do their thing. Definitely a great unit, these androids. I guess they're one that you don't see being used as much, just because there are such a variety of android units that can be used. But definitely include them in nearly all of my android teams. So that ceiling can be annoying if he gets that off before you are able to attack in that first slot, but luckily enough for me that wasn't the case. So what we can do here is we can should be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this should, or could be 6 or more we might need actually for the guaranteed dodge, but I guess we'll find out now. Yeah, so it must be 6 or more that we need for that dodge, which is annoying, so close yet so far, but this definitely a fun unit to use, this Broly. Depending on what you need from him is the type of key spheres that you're going to try and obtain for him, but definitely just adds a lot of variety into the way that you're playing the game. So if you were lucky enough to get him like I was, I got him on my last multi of that banner. I recommend linking him up and testing him out. So this would be interesting damage because obviously Dabura stacks defense. There you go. And mine is rainbowed. Just go like that. Obviously he's finished this turn and we'll move on to BUU. So there's dodge, which is handy. Healing's a bit painful, but that's alright. Got the full 24 key off here. And that's all she wrote. So, yep, so we'll move on to the next here. So now this BUU is quite a hard hitter, so unfortunately my tech roster isn't overly crash hot. So what I've been doing is I've been taking in a super team here, bringing in my Rainbow Khalifa, that, and I guess we'll go, guess we might take in Gogeta. And so I've been trying to smash out this Majin BUU straight away, and then have been struggling with, I struggle more with Gotenks, but obviously can get him still done, obviously. That's not a very nice rotation for me game, because Obviously, you want to get this that Vegeta as many tech orbs as you can with his nuking, and he's going to stack defense for us here. See, wasn't able to get him enough orbs. If you can get him a good number of orbs, he's going to smash out this event, but that's okay. It's not looking good. Gogeta will probably get supered at the end here, which is going to cause a lot of damage. No super, okay, so that's alright. Just check out what the defense is. So we might go that just a lower attack to start off. We'll leave Khalifa in that last rotation spot there. Hopefully she does what I've brought her in here to do, and hopefully she dodges for us, because that's obviously her key skill, other than the fact that she's raising her attack and defense off supers. So obviously if you're doing the Universal Saga, she's going to be, for your LGE, she's going to be one of your first go-to units, paired with Kale. She's an absolute beast. They both absolutely wreak havoc on that event. I did go pretty much full additional with mine. Thinking back on that now, I should have put a bit more into critical. Obviously did fill out the rest of her potential with the crit, but just with the volume of attacks that she's putting out when next to Kale, yeah, it would have made more sense to it could have made her damage output a lot higher, but that's okay. You might split those two, get Vegeta those orbs, Gogeta those, and then I think we're going to fall just short of Trunks' super. Yep, it's a bit painful. So we'll get off the super here, stack defense again, and a big crit, and the additional. So mine is at about, I think he's at 79 or 89%, my Vegeta, and then his 5 counter power for Goku is definitely at 89. So there we go. There's BUU done. So, but that does bring forward the issue of going up against Gotenks. Obviously, as I said before, my tech roster is lacking, so has caused a bit of difficulty for me on this Ultimate Clash, but that's alright. So next we'll go up against Trunks. So we'll take in these guys, and yeah, see how we do. Obviously he dodges, which is can be very painful. So what do we got here in terms of? It's a bit. They've been a bit unkind to us here in the RNG, because Vegeta needs his super attack to actually raise his defense. But so we'll move him to that second slot. Goku's going to tank reasonably well, but obviously you want to get him the more orbs. So there's dodging. But yeah, if you get that Goku more orbs, you can bring his guard up, and so yeah, very handy. This will be interesting to see how this Vegeta tanks here. Do generally only bring him in because of the fact that he's rainbowed. He's got 70k in the stun. Okay, so I think we might actually leave. Yeah, we'll leave Hercule in that first slot and then do that. Very unkind of the game to not give us Int, Goku and Vegeta, or Fusion, whatever you would like to call them, Vegeta, in that rotation. So we've had to wait the whole way around to get him to pop up, but I guess that's just what happens. So no dodge here. Godku puts out some decent damage, and then this super Gogeta, he'll be very good once he gets his EZA, if they can add some type of defense to him. So that's definitely something to look forward to. Again, we're not going to Not going to get that super off, which is painful, but we'll get the other two supers off. So hopefully we've just got his defense high enough. Yeah, that's a good tank there, 64. That's the attack that we didn't want getting dodged, because that was going to be our big damage getter. But that's just the Dokkan gods playing with me. 73k again. So hopefully we've got the hit here. So let's see what output we get here. 1.7 mil. Pretty good. Ooh, a bit heftier than last time. So we'll put Hercule in that first slot, then get Godku in the second, and we will just set this up set those spheres up next. So Hercule, very useful unit in events like this, where he's sort of your filler unit, that he's going to dodge for you, he's going to tank for you, and well, more dodges. Hopefully I get a dodge here. Yep, thank you, needed that. And Gohan's dodged again. Okay, so I guess here's the decision to make. Do we go, give those 4, and then we can get get that super off, and we're just short of a super for Vegeta, so we won't even bother with that one. Obviously didn't want Gogeta getting hit, so that's why we kept him in that first slot. Pretty good damage output. Mine could be Rainbow, but I've only got his super attack at 6, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll eventually get around to getting him up to 10 and then chucking those orbs into him and Rainbow him. Here's another one that will get his easy A soon, so yeah, it'll be interesting to look forward and see what they do to those type of units. Oh, that's a bit more damage than I was hoping to see, but that's okay. So if we go this isn't looking too crash hot unless we get dodges there from Godku. Hopefully Godku doesn't get dodged. Yep, classic. It's alright. Need a dodge here very badly. There we go. So we'll live to fight another day, and we should get int go. Yep, here we go. The transformation that'll get us back up to full health, and then we're also going to get those counters. So hopefully, got all the attacks in one. Yeah, just like that. And we're going to be able to get a big super off there. Get his links up. Obviously, looking at the links on my Gogeta, they're very nice. So just in case of not finishing him this turn, we will leave those orbs there. But looking at this, dodging the counters, that's painful. But yeah, this is going to wreak havoc on Gohan. Got very lucky with that RNG, having all those attacks on the one slot. Oh, the stun. Yeah, that's the other annoying thing from this Gohan. So he's dodged, he's stunned. Yeah, he's gone the full shebang on us there, but that's okay. Hopefully we can finish in here with Godku. Get that super off. And then even if we don't get the finish, we've obviously got a good number of int orbs there. So, but if this attack does hit, I'd have to say that he will be... Game is doing me dirty, I think. Obviously haven't been spending enough stones lately to get the odds in my favour. But obviously we've just raised defense there, so this Vegeta should tank under 100k, I hope. Very just. And then Hercule doing his thing, running away, dodging. Okay, so get off that, and then that should be the end of this. Have nearly gotten a Dokkan attack, which is pretty funny. But there we go. So obviously the MVP there was into Goku and Vegeta that turned into Vegeta. And so up next we've got the Super AGL. So obviously I've been struggling with this, as I've said many times, and so I've been going straight in with this extreme tech team and sort of just hoping that I can survive long enough to get Broly his so that's not a very good rotation at all for me. But yeah, I've been trying to survive long enough to be able to get Broly his get him his active skill off, and then yeah, if I don't, it's GG's and I have to bring out another unit. Zamasu's Rainbows, he's one of my big damage getters here. Obviously, hit does pretty well. I think I have 1 or 2 dupes in my hit, so attack and defense can be lowered. But here's the issue. Does some big super attacks, this Gotenks. 50k Cell's actually tanked that really well. And this Cell's definitely one of those better prime battle units that we've got. See, it's hard to take this Golden Freezer. We've obviously got him here to be tanking those attacks, but it is going to be annoying to split him and Broly. So, but you do what you've got to do, because as you can see, he's taking those hits like they're nothing. This will be interesting actually to see how much damage this does with Frieza's damage reduction. There you go, 12k is very respectable. So I don't think Gotenks can be stunned. Yeah, unfortunately. Otherwise that'd be very handy. But Broly. So hopefully we're still alive by the time Broly comes around next, and we can get off that active skill. How to go about this? I guess we can go that. The issue here is that if Zamasu does get super attacked before he gets off his attack. Now, luckily enough for me, that wasn't the case. So obviously, because this is a fully rainbowed, easy aid, Zamasu is pumping out very good numbers there on offense. Defense leaves a bit to be wanted, but I guess that's the trade-off you get for that high damage. To be honest, 80k is a lot more respectable than I thought it was going to be. So, no additional there. This could hurt. 30k. So what I will do is I'll leave Cell in first. Got him too many key spheres. That was silly on my behalf. I should have done his 12 key to get off that healing, and then would have been able to. I'm not sure if with Frieza's damage reduction will be active on this rotation. So we are just under 50% health. Yeah, there we go. Damage reduction gone. I should have let Cell heal. That was poorly played by me. Pardon me. But who knows? We might just survived here. So then here's that Broly active skill that we were banking on surviving till. So we'll just activate that one. One attack beforehand can be dangerous. Obviously this Broly's damage output is outrageous, but he does lack a bit defensively. But as they say, you got to risk it for the biscuit. So we'll keep him in that first slot and just hope he doesn't get supered. Beautiful. Here we go, 3.3. Obviously, no linking together whatsoever, really. So, couldn't expect much more than that, and that's perfect. So, obviously, got the KO there. We've got all of our AGL units to take out Goku and Vegeta that then fuse into Vegito at the end. So we'll just get straight into that. Might go in with my Super AGL this time. So we'll go, yeah, we'll go like that, and then, yeah, we'll just go like that. And hopefully should power through this one. Here we go with our RNG, very nice. Obviously you do want to get some supers off with SS4, but before you get attacked, but just want to give him those key spheres, give those there, and then give Bardock those. Nice little setup of those purple spheres. Classic was hoping for the super afterwards, but or at least a counter would have been nice, but that's alright. Can't always get what you wish for. So he should put out pretty decent damage here. Yeah, 4.2 on the crit, that's huge. And then obviously now he's going to tank this Vegeta. It's obviously going to put out multiple attacks. Hopefully we can get off more than one super. Let's see. Not today. That's alright. Bardock is unfortunately only at 55%. Would have loved to have pulled some more Bardocks. Obviously his raising defense is it's always going to be very handy. Go there. Unfortunately, Super Saiyan Goku from the Android 13 movie stole the AGL orbs, but that's alright because Super Saiyan 2 Goku still heals off those rainbows, so got a lot of healing in there. I think it was about 80 to 90k, so we won't complain about that. And as you can see, Super AGLs obviously are very well overpowered, so it wasn't even in question that we were going to destroy that stage. My Gogeta is rainbowed, but I don't want to give him those orbs, obviously saving them for Super Saiyan 4 Goku there, so he's tanking those. Piece of pie, bit of dodging in there. Yeah, so here's our big damage getter. So we'll have his active next rotation that he's on. Bang, got the additional 2. So his defense will be well over 100k at this stage now. So he's going to tank for nothing. Would have been nice to see him get supered there to yeah, just have a real look at how high his defense had gotten, but that's okay. And then here we go, very nice super animation here from the new Vegito. As you might have already seen, I did do a showcase on this Gogeta in the LGE and in the Majin BUU Super Battle Road, so yeah, if you're keen, jump onto the playlist and you'll be able to find that one pretty easy. You'll see how dominant of a unit he is. Mine is nearly full link 10s now, so I've been working flat out on that, trying to max him out. Nearly got my whole Kamehameha team to level 10, so yeah, we'll definitely be looking forward to doing a showcase on that. For an already OP team, this is going to be crazy once it's done with full level link 10. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one as well. And there we go. We've just finished off that last stage. Probably one of the easiest stages in there due to the fact that AGL is such a strong class. So new record. 3rd time I've finished the Battle Road. And yeah, I hope you guys got something out of the video. Picked up some pointers or tips when going up against the Ultimate Clash, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I will catch you all in the next video.